So let's first add the routes, because we did not add the routes for the user. So let's add the routes. So we have the first one will be for displaying the registration form. Let's call it user register. And here we need to get the user controller. And function, I think, let's go back to the user controller. And what is the name? So here we have create. Okay, let's make it create. And what else we need? We need another one for registering the user, and this one will be post. And what is the name of the function? It's store. Okay, so it will take us to store, and let's give it name, and name will be, so let's give it name user store. And we have another one for displaying, so let's add another one for displaying the login form, and it will take us also to the login. And we need another one for sending or for login the user, and this one will be post request, and it will take us to auth. So let's see here, so it's auth. So here the login, and here auth. Okay, and let's name it user auth, and we need another one for the log out. Okay, so here let's call it log out, and so here log out, and it will take us to the log out, and here we can give it name log out. Okay, so save, and now we are done with the routes. So we have the routes for the users. So next, let's add the components. So let's move to the, where is it? So here inside the pages. So let's add another folder, which is users. And here let's add the two components, one for registration and one for login. And let's do something. Let's copy from here, from the add contact, and paste here inside the registration. So we will use the same thing, almost the same thing. So let's change the name here to register, and the function will be register, and we need the name, or let's call it register new user, so to be clear, register new user. And we need name, and also the name will be inside form name, and we have the validation errors. We need also here the email, and same thing. And let's do something. Okay, let's keep only one field and remove the other fields. So here we don't need other fields, so we need only, so let's remove everything from here and add here. So what we need, so we need the closing div for this one. So let's organize the code. So here we have, so we don't need here a row, so let's keep only the div with margin bottom. Okay, and let's organize the code. So here let's add div. So here let's make it password, and here let's change it from phone. So here from phone to password. And what else we need? So let's make it here uppercase, and here from password, and here let's remove this call empty, and also this one which has the row. So let's close here and also here and remove. So we have two divs, so let's remove them and keep only the fields that we need. Okay, so we need the name and we need the email, and also we need here validation errors for the password. So let's paste here and change from email to password. So save. So let's see. So here we have submit, and here we have we don't have link, so we need only one link. And let's check here. So here we have the card body. So let's add here div with a card footer and give it a BG white. And here inside, so where is the BG white? So let's add here BG white. And inside, let's add a message. So already have already registered, already registered, registered, so like this, registered, already have an account, try or log in from, and we will add link later from here. We will add link to the login page, and here we don't need the countries, and here we have only name and password, name, email, and password. And what else? We don't need this function, and here add the new user function, and here let's call it same thing, register new user, and function will take us to the route, which is user dot store. Yeah, yes, that's the name of user dot store. Okay, so this is the name of the route. Okay, so now we are done. So all we need to do is to add the link. So let's move. So as I said, inside our navbar, so we'll add link just for testing, and later we will remove it. So here it will take us to user slash register. Okay, and let's use fast user and see what we have here. So the component register.view, so it's already here. We have added the register.view, and we have the same thing for the login. So we have the login, just it's empty. Let's add here, let's here add the setup, and here also we need scooped, and let's add only div for now, and here login page. Okay, so save. Let's take a look. So let's refresh the page. So now let's click here. Let's see the registration. So not found. So we have the route, just as I told you sometimes. So we need to clear the cache. So just run the PHP artisan optimize, and everything will work. So just sometimes we need to clear the cache. Okay, so let's refresh the page. So let's move to the link again, and as you can see, we have the registration form. So if we submit an empty form, so as you can see, the name field is required, email field is required, and password field is required. So let's do something. Let's add link to. So let's add link to the not the registration, but to the login. So let's bring the link from here and add it here. So we have already imported the link here, so we can add it. So let's add the link here, and link will take us to login. And here let's add this. So instead of the icon, let's add only here, and see what we have here. So we have here, so we can use, so instead of using the, or let's remove the class. So let's remove the class. We don't need any class. So just use link as it is without any class. So save. Let's take a look. So now it's better, as you can see. Okay. So now let's so if we move to the login, so we will be redirected so to the login page. So even though it's so here it's log in, why it's okay, let's do something before we move to the login page. Just let's try to create a new user first, or to store a new user, and then we see the login page. Okay, so let's add here a name, an email, and for the password, let's make this field. Where is it? So let's change it from text to password. Okay, so save. Let's add here the password. So submit. And we are redirected to the home page, which means that the account has been created successfully and we are logged in. Okay, so now let's do something. So since we are logged in, so let's display the login user here, and also the logout link, and log out the user, and later we will try to log in the user again. Okay,